Right on. I'm here with Rhodes Music at NAMM 2022. Here with the Rhodes Mark 8 piano, the brand new Rhodes for today and for the future. So you're looking at the we're calling this one our Stormtrooper model, Stormtrooper, because of its white color and black and white on black facade with matching pedal. And so those of you who are familiar with the old Rhodes piano, we've got all the classic sounds you've ever loved before, and we've added so much more. What you're seeing today is our preamp only model, and it features lots of new bells and whistles and upgrades. I'm going to start you over here on the right side of the panel to our envelope filter. So we'll play a little bit. Here's your classic sounds, right? Now, if I crank up the envelope filter and dial it in such a way, I can induce an auto wah effect. In addition, we have a drive filter. If I combine that with the auto wah filter, then you get basically a fuzz wah effect. And if I took the envelope filter out, you would have just the drive. Excellent. Now moving on, our 4-band EQ offers low gain EQ, mid gain, mid EQ, and a high. So, you know, for that older sound, I can crank up the lows altogether, and you get a little bit of that old Mark I sound. If I wanted more of that belly stuff, I could crank up the highs. And there's lots of different combinations with the EQ that you can color it however you'd like and get, dial it in exactly to your taste. Moving on, next to that is we have our new Varipan filter, which simulates the vibrato and tremolo of the old suitcase models that was only available, back on Mark 1s and Mark 2s on a suitcase model, but now it's available on all of our preamp only models. So here's your classic tone. This is your basic sine wave. Now we'll try the square wave. You can hear that more drastically. Slope wave. Triangle. And back to sine wave. Now we increase the parameters on the Varipan filter to now enable it to go so fast you can get into ring modulation territory. And then all the way up to synth territory. So you can see you have a lot more options than you had before. The envelope filter and the Varipan filter are also controllable with, we have expression pedal ports now that we didn't have before. So now you can have an expression pedal to control volume and wah together, like a volume wah or just wah. And then a second port for another expression pedal to control the pan rate and the pan depth, or both at the same time. So those are over here, 1 and 2. In addition, we've improved the sustain pedal, so you no longer have the stationary rod that you had in the old pianos. This one has a cable system, so you can move your sustain pedal wherever you'd like. In addition, on the right here, we have balanced XLR outs, unbalanced instrument outs, so you can go into your Fender Twin reverbs or whatever, what have you. The XLRs can go into a PA like we're doing right now, and the signal is much cleaner than it was in the past. And lastly, we have coming up in the fall our effects unit, which we will add compression, chorus, phaser, and delay over here on the right side of the piano. So you'll be able to combine the preamp and all the power it has with an entire effects unit. And these are all analog effects with a digital overlay for firmware upgrades, and you can adjust the parameters that way as well via USB. So as you can see, the Rhodes Mark 8 piano has all kinds of features that the Mark 1s and Mark 2s had, and then about 100 times more. Price point in US for your basic model, your standalone preamp model is about just under $9,000. And then you can upgrade, you can customize your own on our website, rhodesmusic.com. You can customize the color of your lid, which will match the color of your pedal. You can add the effects. You can change Tolex or walnut, chrome, silver, and do all kinds of fancy things to make it uniquely yours. So I encourage you to go to rhodesmusic.com and design your own.
So this one right here, as it is, how much is this?
This one as is, well, it's got a custom white lid, and it's a preamp only, so I'm ballparking, but I would say it's just under 10,000. Yeah.
And when you add the other,
That'll be a $1,000 upgrade for the effects.
effect.
Yes. And then, of course, you can add the stand. You can buy a flight case. More options that way. It will bump up the price, but also probably things that you're going to want.
Is there anything else that we should know about it? When will it be available?
The preamp only model we're looking to ship probably in the next month. We're going into production with that, and then our effects models we're looking to be in production probably in the September-October timeframe. Yeah. So again, thank you, Namm, for having us. Please come to rhodesmusic.com and check out your own piano, and we are taking orders right now.